Okay, so we're out on the trail now. Finally made it out. And we found a nice little campsite. I'm gonna go over all the gear items that we decided to bring on this trip. Okay, that was a good little nap. I'm gonna now show you guys everything that we brought on this trip and why we brought it. And I'll have a little bit of the price points along the way. Some of these items are more important than others, but all of these items I consider essential for an ultralight backpacking experience. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the big four of backpacking gear, which is the tent, the sleeping bag, and sleeping pad, and the backpack itself. I'm gonna start with the tent. Of the four items, the tent could go. That's the least important. There's a lot of backpackers don't always use a tent. I prefer to use a tent. It offers a sense of security and protection when you're out in the woods, but I've also gone without, and it could save you 2 pounds in your backpacking pack. This particular model is a Chinese knockoff tent. It's a single layer. It's gonna build up condensation, but during summer months, this is a great tent. And if you're on a budget, I can't stress this enough. This is the most lightweight tent. I've tried the Big Agnes UL Fly Creek, and this is just as good. All right, so the next item I want to talk about is the sleeping pad. The first time I went out on the trail, I didn't bring a sleeping pad because I was like, I don't need it. It's not going to be. I could rough it. I could sleep directly on the ground. You know, that was a mistake. A lot of your heat is lost through the ground, and the sleeping pad is what protects you from losing that heat. And this is a good budget sleeping pad. It's $30. It can't be popped, and you could use it just to rest on throughout the day. So I would recommend the Thermarest Z-Lite. It's very hardy. This particular one I've had for 5 years, and it still looks pretty new. The next item I want to talk about is the sleeping bag itself. This particular bag is the Kelty Cosmic Down 20. It's $125. It's what's considered a budget down bag. It's an entry-level down bag. And this will keep you warm up to about 40 degrees. I also posted a $40 sleeping bag that is made of synthetic. It's a little bit more heavy, and it'll keep you warm down to about, around the same temperature, about 40 degrees. So if you want to go on a budget, go ahead and get the $40 sleeping bag. But if you want to splurge a little bit, this is $125, and it's for a down sleeping bag. That's a pretty great deal. Of the next big four item is the backpack itself. This is just a regular backpack, but it has 40 liters capacity. It's not necessarily what you would consider a backpacking backpack, but because we're going what's called ultralight, we're going to try to keep it less than 25 pounds. You could just use a backpack like this. This is a school backpack, and this one was purchased for about $50 on sale, but I've also linked up a few backpacks that are about 40 to 50 liter capacity that are going to work just fine. You don't need to spend a lot on the backpack the first time around. This one also has some cushioning on the back, but it's also going to get hot throughout the day. So just consider what the material on the back is made out, as well as these straps are going to get hot throughout the day. So those are the big four.